Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. So we're going to get into an emotion here that we may be struggling with and looking for a way to move through it. If it resonates, feel free to like or comment. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. So we got a word we got yesterday. We got anxious, and we also got devastated. Uh, this anxious obviously feels like a loss of some sort, a lack of something that came in and really let us down with this devastated. When these things are torn from our life, sure, we can look at anxious as uh, I'm not in a safe space, I'm uncomfortable right now. But when some truth might come to surface, or something physical, people, place, or thing was removed from our life, that can remove that feeling of stability. But also, this truth, if a truth has surfaced, and it's a gut punch. It is like, I never knew. I can't believe that. Uh, how much you've wore a mask or this facade and have lied to me for so much generates this feeling of being unsafe with uh, loss of trust in self because I fell for that. And when we get to that place, it feels very, we start to overanalyze every aspect of our life. And losing that trust is a very vulnerable place. And that creates this instability, this anxiousness that uh, can manifest in a lot of different aspects of our life. We really went on that aspect of like the truth and uh, feeling unsafe versus maybe something being removed, but I'll probably touch on both throughout the message, but we'll see which one leads here. uh, all those things that are removed or ripped from our life and then leading to these two feelings really goes back on a place of stability, feeling safe. The other one doesn't really show its face as that in the very beginning, but when we reflect it back as I shown, it makes us feel very, we lost that trust in self. Sure, we lost trust in the other person for the truth or whatever took place, the behavior, but naturally we're going to have it on them. We lost that trust within them, but inside we start to feel this that we don't see, and it's that trust in self that I fell for this, or I didn't see this, or I don't have very good discernment. And that really grabs a hold of us and can really rip us apart in a lot of different ways that we may not see as a reflection from all of this. The opposite of devastated is obviously elated. I don't think we can get to a place like this when we are feeling very unstable or unsafe. The opposite of anxious is composed. How can we feel composed in a situation like this and elated? Uh, that depending on what it is, I mean, if something was ripped from our experience, we're going to feel unsafe until we bring something back to fill that void. And if we are in a place, which the majority of us are, that if it was in the external people, place, or thing that made us feel safe and comfortable, we're going to go right back to something like that to fill that again. We're not going to easily be able to build that inside and feel comfortable and safe with no place to live or no job or no car. Uh, Lost a family member crossing over or a partner or just a disruption in the flow. uh, Normally we seek something in the external to replace that. And by doing so, granted, depending on what it is, and I mean, if someone lost their house or their home, their car or their job, it's not going to be easy just to say, hey, build that inside and it's all going to be okay. No, that is survival, that is stability. That's all gonna hurt. But uh, being composed in the situation of, hey, I'm gonna be okay. Like I said, it's not. I feel a problem trying to tell someone this that, hey, it's going to be okay, because I feel it. It's not very comfortable. It's not okay. And there's nothing that could make it okay. So, like I said, naturally, we're going to run to create everything in the external to fill that void. But why is it happening? Have we always had a fear of this stability, this survival mode, and constantly holding on to that and fearing it in every aspect of our life of when's this going to go away, or if I don't have this, I'm not going to feel this way? Going back to that truth, uh, giving, if we are a very honest person and have decent morals, and we receive the truth about someone or something that took place that obviously is the polar opposite of what we believe in and stand in, and we were in a relationship with someone like that, or a work environment, and it almost makes you feel filthy to an extent of, uh, let alone not just being with that individual or interacting with that individual or working with that individual, but inside that, uh, it's like this energetic pickup of like their doings are now your doings. It's like this connection, and now you're carrying that, and we may not see it that way, or it doesn't feel that way, but it is like in there. And that's also all that trust that I was feeling that is lost. So we're taking that energy that took place that really didn't involve us. It was someone else's doings, and we're wearing it. And it's uh, obviously making, it's like dumping, other people are dumping their emotions onto you indirectly, but like we're taking ownership of it due to the situation, and it's extremely uncomfortable. So those are totally two different messages, but what do we do? This is where this was going. I was talking briefly on it before, but the world reversed. I don't think I said it. It didn't feel right to say it, but a cycle. Uh, if we are in a place of that survival, that stability, that seeking the external, something there to create that, uh, we don't have it in here. And it's not easy to say that when we don't have it or we're experiencing it. Sure, we can say we have it all day when we have it. When we don't have it, it is a very scary and anxious experience. How are we going to do X, Y, or Z? How are we going to survive? How are we going to get through? And then we have to look at the coin of this is uncomfortable as well. But uh, why would I go through this? To heal the wound. To heal the wound. Like, why would this be ripped from me? To heal it. To get out of it. Same thing with uh, the truth message of, hey, something took place that is totally against my integrity or morals, and I trusted this person for whatever took place, and they did X, Y, or Z, and now I'm carrying this. But we can look at that two different ways. Energetic boundaries. I'm taking ownership of this. I feel filthy. It's in me. It's connected to me. It is on me. I've been deceived, and it's not just the problem that took place that we're wearing, but it's also this like destruction of self inside of this trust that is has been lost in self to make good decisions or to see the truth. And during that process, yes, we can look at the surface level of what took place or what the other people did and whatever, but it really comes back to us to see this, to be able to heal it, to be able to build those energetic boundaries or re-evaluate and rebuild our discernment and our trust to see things, to put the puzzle pieces together to guide us in the future. Got two cards here. Got Nine of Pentacles reversed. Dependence. Uh, both ways here. The first one on the stability goes into uh, needing it so much to feel safe, which is a very touchy subject. This feels very sensitive to talk about, which I understand why. But if we are living in that space, and it's like this subtle fear to constantly survive is a very uncomfortable, unstable experience. To go through life always feeling that way, to always be in fear of being in an unsafe space or it being removed from us, we losing it, we are holding on to it so tightly to feel some sort of way, and it's doing more destruction than good. Going through that negative aspect of this loss is a doorway to create this foundation and stability within. Same aspect of the truth, creating dependence in ourselves to navigate people's behavior or red flags that we may have been falling into out of a wound. And that wound could have been a codependency. And we'll placate their negative behavior or their toxic behavior for this idea of always having someone there versus uh, the truth of them doing all these negative things or horrible things, and us allowing that and going against our morals or our traditions. Four of Wands, joyous occasion. How can this be through this uh, extremely negative experience? Obviously, the other one, the first one of the stability aspect, we're constantly striving for something like this. And I don't think we could ever get there because uh, there was always that impending doom or fear that was breathing down our neck. The aspect, it's coming through that, hey, it's coming, but it doesn't feel right to say that. Maybe that's how we're feeling because it's a pretty shitty situation no matter which way it's going. And how can we be positive in this experience? Five of Pentacles reversed. Resilience. This is getting up and pushing forward. Oh, in general, Five of Pentacles is hardship. Being in reverse, it's we go through it and we walk through it. We get through it. We push through it, and we come out on the other end. It's coming through like during that place we normally lead with fear. We're experiencing fear, and it's very understandable why. But that whole surrender thing comes through, and it's not surrendering in a way of I give up. I'm just going to sit here in the corner and wait for something to change. It is, okay, this is a situation I'm in. This is it. And it's my choice to uh, pout and get frustrated and allow that to consume me and end up in that corner waiting for something to happen. Or I'm just going to uh, get up, do the best I can in the situation that I'm in, and have this idea, this projection, this direction that I'm not going to be here forever. I am moving forward. I am trying to get out, and my effort will have repercussions. Chariot reversed. Impulsive acts in these situations when a lot of things are coming down on us, and uh, especially if they're being ripped from our lives or truths are surfacing and everything's crumbling and falling apart, we feel like we don't have a say in anything. We feel like we don't have control of anything, and during that time we can do very impulsive things. It may not come off that way, but at the time it's a way that inside we're feeling like we have a say in something, so we do something that we may regret later. It's just a warning that I like to share, because in those periods when everything's being ripped from us and changed and all that made us feel safe, some sort of stability, some sort of comfort, and it's being taken from us, we can do drastic things. Depending on what kind of person we are, we do things because something's changing. It makes us feel uncomfortable, and we like to have a say in something. So we do something to change something, and it might have repercussions. We'll get one more card here. The Star reversed, lack of faith. we can say in spirit, God, source, divine, universe, but I always like to bring it back to ourselves. That lack of faith in ourselves, that we can get through this, that we can change something, that we can actually win at something, that we're going to be okay. When we don't have that, we don't have much of anything, do we? Because if we're in that corner waiting for something in the external to come make it all better, we're not fueling anything. We're not striving towards anything. We're not trying. We have given up at that point. But this this faith in ourselves is needed, because otherwise what would happen if I, on a very deep level, if I chose to give up to that extent, the rest of my, like, really deep, every aspect of my body, my cells are going to start to stop trying, you know. And if we get ourselves into that place, uh, obviously there would be repercussions beyond just this external. So we need a reason. We need a reason to keep going, and we need to have that inside. And when we don't, uh, we're just in that corner. I'm going to leave this here. If this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hang in there. You're going to get through this. I believe in you, and you should too. Take care.